444.
That's what it was. All right, let's go. 4 friends, 4 opinions, 1 objective. To open the dialogue on topics like social issues, sports and politics, the culture, and a lot more. Pull up a chair and welcome to the sit down. It's been a wild week in hip hop and entertainment. Tekashi recently got locked up on federal indictment charges.
We're gonna start off talking about this nigga.
Treyway!
He got locked up on federal indictment charges for racketeering, pistols and weapons charges, robbery. I think it's a murder charge in there or a shooting charge. So, what y'all think about that?
They've been watching your guy for a while, man.
This
they
all
said they had him.
so this is
they
what
said
I'm,
they had Washington for 5 years on.
They've been building a case against
They
your
for
guy.
5
man.
years.
Yeah, 5 years.
So this is what I remember. We were talking earlier this week, and I was saying like, look, LA they gang bang, right? Why don't none of the LA rappers be getting locked up? Like every New York rapper that bang the Bobby Shmurdas, the every one of them that bang the hip hop police, or they truly not, you know what I'm saying? They're not playing with those guys when it comes to that, and it's like they be going down. I guess you know what I'm saying. Like it's a difference in, it's a crazy the difference in, the you know in the coast. But you broke it down to me. You had a great point.
Yeah, I was saying that I think a lot of it has to do with New York and the history that they have with the 5 families and mobsters or whatever in New York, and they had all the mayors back in the day had to put their foot down and show everybody that they weren't playing. So they doing the same thing with these rappers. The rappers are getting treated with the RICO laws the same way the mobsters got treated. In LA, they didn't have that problem. So it's a little more lax. The politicians in LA are different. It's just a whole different atmosphere. On the East Coast with these politicians, it's totally different. Cuomo's not playing. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you're a rapper or whatever, they're coming for your head. What you think, Bugs?
I mean, I watched a little bit of it, just kind of sitting back and seeing all the charges. And I think they gave him, like I said, I can tell that they were watching that guy for a while, man. And they were giving him like mob charges. I think they said the minimum was like 3 years and the max was like life.
The minimum is 25.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so
Trailer.
if he get convicted, that's 25 years.
That's not like I was rooting for that. I truly out of everybody in here, I'm probably the biggest Tekashi fan because I'm truly with like, you know what I'm saying, fuck y'all niggas suck my dick. Like I'm with that mentality, you know what I'm saying, to see. And what I truly liked about Tekashi on the real was like I feel like he was getting these old gangsters like the Game. And these are truly supposed to be gang, you know what I'm saying, gangsters, to come at a young nigga with rainbow hair, like, and you know what I'm saying, like, and to me, it was truly, it was putting on Front Street like how lame that shit really is in the day. Like, look at y'all 40-year-olds beefing with this 19-year-old with rainbow hair, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But now that he not really trolling them in that sense, he didn't just went down for the stupid gangbanging shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really with that, you know what I'm saying? But when I thought the trolling was coming from a different place, I was with that trolling. But I'm still for fuck y'all niggas over there, suck my dick. I'm still for that. Like I love and for somebody to take that mainstream and do their thing with that, I'm here.
I think it was the ones in his.
that.
I think it was his security guards, folks he hired.
It was breakdown.
Everybody that he had surrounded him. Brought the man
This
down.
nigga had the security standing around him playing Usher. Break dancing in the middle. Y'all niggas hate me. Suck my dick. Like, nigga, I'm down for that movement. You know what I'm saying? But
That was
like,
pretty fucking funny.
that shit was hilarious.
So look, with the trolling, right? He was trolling, but he has a job where he's making millions of dollars. So it's a risk and reward type of situation. He know calling people bitches and saying I'ma suck your dick. Yeah, you might get shot. I mean, my bad, damn. He ain't never tell nobody he gonna suck. Hold on, we gotta hit the buzzer, the pause, but
No, but yeah, go
he
ahead.
ain't never tell nobody he gonna suck their dick. But tell him he can suck his dick and all that other shit. It's risk and reward, you know what I'm saying? Of course he can get killed for that.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, you can make millions of dollars for it. So is it worth it in the risk and reward? Because you got people that go in tunnels and they're miners and they don't make anywhere near millions of dollars. And they die every year. You know what I'm saying? Electricians, loggers, they die all the time. So is it worth it to be a rapper and to know that, yeah, this job is pretty dangerous and I might get killed, but the reward, is it worth it?
I mean, We're gonna let you go. I feel like you the, you got a track that just recently dropped. Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
Let me give you these numbers right quick. All right, they did a study from 2000 and I believe 2000 from 1997 to 2008, 280 rappers had died. 54% of those rappers had died from homicide. So that's a pretty high mortality rate.
What was the percentage
from 2007? From 1997 to 2008, how many electricians died on the drugs?
A lot more. But none of those guys are becoming millionaires.
Yeah. Some electricians,
Well, some, but
they own the business. We can't shit on electricians.
Yeah.
Smaller percentage.
Niggas that fucking own their route or whatever. I don't know how electricians do it, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah. I feel you though.
So I'm saying, do you think it's worth it?
For sure. I think it's worth it. I'm not saying that money is everything or that money is, you know what I'm saying, but a lot of people's dream is to make music or have that, you know what I mean? They may all get it and be like, whoa, this ain't what I wanted or this is what I expect, but if that's your dream, that's what, and I think it's worth it to, to obtain what you want to obtain. Like, that's your goal, that's your dream.
Yeah, nigga, to go in rapper mode, it's already not even just, it's entertainment. You know what I mean? Like, if you were, don't think Seinfeld don't get ran up on crazy. You know what I mean? Just to be in the entertainment life in general. Like, if you want that, you're going to have to kind of want, or know that, like, it's going to be
some craziness
some crazy motherfuckers involved.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so if you know that, if the artist knows that that's what's involved with it, shouldn't the consumer and the people, shouldn't we know that being a troll and doing the type of stuff that Tekashi was doing, shouldn't we know that that's just part of the show and we shouldn't be analyzing every move he do like he's a regular guy, he's an entertainer.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of, fuck it. I'm about to say it's a lot of low IQ.
You got some lick in that cup?
Nah, man, it's water club, But it's a lot of people who just don't know the difference between entertainment and real life and can't separate the two. It's a lot of people who get how they move in real life from entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta separate
that's a high volume of people. So if you look at it like that, you gotta say that. Yeah, a lot. Like I knew from the jump Tekashi was trolling because it was funny.
I truly think Tekashi tattoos are henna, like fake. I don't think that shit is real. No, I swear to God, I don't think all those tattoos are real. Like, looking at him, the way he moved, the way he talked, like actually being like a smart type of dude, I don't think he would have got all that shit done to him. I think he got it for the shock factor. Yeah. And it's gonna wear the fuck off.
I don't know about that, Bobby.
Nigga.
That's been a smart move.
But
I thought he was trolling rappers. I thought he was trolling old rap niggas so he could make them jump out of character to prove that gangbanging shit was lame. And he obviously wasn't doing that. So maybe we giving the kid too much credit. Maybe he's just an awesome entertainer, but he ain't moving as how we think he moving, obviously. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel like, alright, this is my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, you in a fucking gang, right? You know what I mean?
Treyway.
It's fucking Treyway.
I can't be saying that shit on camera.
Oh, my bad.
So you in the gang, right? You know what I'm saying? Now you start getting a little popping. You know what I'm saying? And I got these niggas that's backing me. You know what I'm saying? We already know the first situation happened when he got kidnapped and shit. That was some niggas from Treyway. So right then and there, you already know. Actually, come to, for real, the investigation been going on since 2014, 13?
Yeah,
13 or 14. He just got affiliated with them 2017. Late 2016, going into 2017. You know what I'm saying? So the shit, previous shit don't involve him, but he's being charged with them under the RICO Act. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just like, they gonna, of course, try to build a case and stack everything against you, but like a lot of that shit, he had nothing to fucking do with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know that he didn't know.
To say what you was,
he got the money. You know what I mean? You gonna have to just fight that shit.
To go off of what you were saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've all known people who bang or whatever, right? And they always claim that, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, this was started by the Black Panthers for real, and da-da-da-da, or man, banging ain't really about this, it's about blah, 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 you know what I'm saying, or you don't know, man, so-and-so and so-and-so really start, you know, and they get brought into whatever, and then it turns out to be, it is what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Going off the information that you just provided, is it logical to believe that Tekashi got sucked into that realm? Like, yo, we truly doing to go legit, and because we trying to do boom, 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 and provide boom, 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 and he got, maybe he truly thought it was legit business going on, like that these guys had been one step away from the street action. They would, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they.
I see you with the conspiracy system.
No, I'm not conspiracy, but I'm saying like. It's like, cause that's how young,
I get
what you're saying. Like that's how young kids get into the gangbanging. They some old nigga come give them a little bit of knowledge on about, oh man, this truly like some other shit. We trying to stick together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So maybe he truly was like, yo, I'm young. I'm trying to get into it for that, cause they got the bread to back me. I know that I'm gonna go. He had already went viral for pedigreeing a bitch online. Like, he knew how to use the online and go viral.
Yeah.
If I get these niggas from the block that got 10 bands behind me, I can do some moves. Fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Like, so maybe he got, you know what I mean? Like, not saying that that's an excuse for nobody. I'm all for self-accountability. But like you just said, all of these charges can't be
right.
Shit that he was doing. It's got to be shit.
They talking about robbery and some more shit like, nigga, you know about that little ass
thing,
nigga.
Dog, the law is totally different than, you know what I'm saying, like common sense and, well, man, we know he wasn't doing the robberies. Dog, that shit does not matter. If you in the if you at the house when they got back with the work or anything, like, you're guilty. And like, rule of the law is rule of the law. You know what I'm saying? As a grown man, he gotta know that shit. Like, that's especially being worth that much money. You are business at this point.
That's the point behind prison reform is that, you know, prison reform is coming into guys that really didn't have any association with it or was guilty by association. That's what, like, Push.
And talking that prison reform. That's what, who doing that prison reform? I just want to ask.
Tony Lewis Jr. is making a good push for it. Him and Pusha T.
I thought they had made it to the White House.
The White House just pushed new prison reform legislation the other day. You ain't heard about that?
No, not yet.
You ain't gonna hear about it because it's good news coming from the White House. So nobody gonna talk about it. We can breach that on the next.
I'm gonna look it up though, just for that.
That's kind of why I asked, cause you was like, you know, I know how you know what I'm saying. I was kind of trolling with that one.
Terrible, man.
I was trolling.
So
what's the next subject? Fuck this.
So look, Tekashi in jail.
I hope he beat them shit.
The police about to be talking to him and asking him a lot of questions, and we all friends and shit now. So I guess we need to figure out what constitutes snitching around this motherfucker. Like what's snitching? Like we all can assume
a common thing,
if
bro.
me and you together smoking weed and the police come up and I say, nah, it was him and I snitched on you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's some other tricky situations like you into banking, you work at the bank. You find out that the dude next to you, say you in a teller situation, and the guy next to you, you figure out he's stealing dimes every day, and you tell. Like, did you snitch?
See, the good thing about that is, for one, you don't have to say anything, because there's like systems in place for overages and shortages. You know what I mean? So
they ready for somebody. They ready for you.
Yeah. Like it got to the point where can't nobody shame anything. You know? Yeah.
They got that shit down, blood.
Pretty much. So they already have systems in place. Like I said, end of the day, and then midday counts and things like that.
Okay, so take it a step forward. Find out that your lunch buddy, he's running like a Bernie Madoff Ponzi scheme. He's defrauding some customers at the bank. Nobody knows it but you. And you don't want these people to be out of their pensions. Is that snitching?
That's a good question, man. I think it all depends on the severity.
A lot of street niggas that say, nigga, that's not no good question. That's snitching. All right. So you find out that your homeboy, who is in a position to do something similar to Bernie Madoff, right? And then you find out that, you know, your aunt, her pension is just wiped out. You know what I mean? As a result of that. At that point, does it become snitching or just being vigilant for your family? You know what I mean? Or protecting your family. That's where the gray area lies. You know what I mean? So I guess if it affects you closer to home, you know what I mean? Because all criminals get caught up eventually. Either way, because if I get caught up on a coke charge and they're gonna take me away from my family for 20 years. My family is in jeopardy now. So your family is always on the line.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of variables to it. I mean, I think it depends on the severity of the situation and where you stand, you know what I mean, to protect your family. I think ultimately it's just like, for instance, you mentioned the banking earlier. If somebody slides you a note, man, you just comply. You know what I mean? They don't want you. Nobody is a hero. Nobody should be a hero. You know what I mean? So in that case, snitching would be jumping out of the window unless you wanted to be that vigilant character that, jumps out of the window. That's my auntie. You know what I'm saying? It's different. So I think it's all situational. It's a lot of variables to it.
This nigga just added a family member equation to cop out.
Listen,
he went around the bush. He went the long way around to say, man, I might have to give him up, man.
Yeah,
if ain't nobody, I'm gonna keep it. But if I don't know nobody involved in what's going down or that's affected by what's going down, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Same stance.
You feel me?
Same stance.
But I'm with Bugs. If I'm getting affected by this, or, somebody that I truly deeply care about is getting affected by this, not somebody that I know. Shit happen all the time. It's a fucked up world. Niggas die every day, B. You know what I'm saying? So,
You be alright.
you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to, you know what I mean? But if it's affecting me or somebody that's close to me, you know what I'm saying? I got to, and I get asked. I'm going to say what happened. I may not necessarily go out of my way to speak about.
So say a situation like what's going on with Tekashi, right?
Yeah.
Now, what's supposedly what might be going on is that they found out that the other members of the gang or whatever the fuck was going on was going to try to hurt him when he went to Connecticut.
Yeah.
So the police came to him and said, look, we got surveillance and we got wiretaps of these guys talking about killing you. You roll over and let us know what was going on, or you going down with them for these 40 years.
And you let the niggas know. Niggas was gonna kill me. I'm letting niggas know what's up.
So, okay, but is that snitching?
Yeah.
That's snitching, right?
Yeah.
That's not snitching?
That's not snitching to me, dog. If
It's self-preservation. It's self-preservation.
Hold on.
But that doesn't mean it's not
It's
snitching.
different rules
I
when
may
you a
be
street
snitching,
nigga, bro.
you listen. You absolutely right because I've never been a street nigga and I'm not. And that niggas.
But
I know street
you
niggas.
gotta think about
Yeah,
what the situation is.
I feel you. That's why I'm
know
not
what
in the
saying?
situation.
Hey, if I told you, hey, I'm about to go bust a move right quick, I got to jump in the car. If you come with me,
yeah, I'm with
you should understand what the fuck we got going on.
But then if you, all right, so look, so you got the jump. I come with you. We hit the move. You feel me? We whatever. Shit go down. 2 weeks later, word get around town, and you think I'm gonna snitch on you? You gonna kill me? And then the cops pick me up and be like, yo, we got a tape of your man Shells. Right? He's on tape saying he's gonna kill you, dog, because he think you snitched about
Do the code of the streets.
nigga, I'm still supposed to be like, nah, that's my man, we gonna take this L together then. I'm not supposed to snitch on you at that point when you was already about to kill me because you think I'm about to snitch on you.
Yes,
Hold on,
But I'm about to just send you to jail.
But listen, if you a street nigga in this situation,
Now I gotta come kill you.
No, if you a street nigga.
But
listen though, on some real shit though. For real, how that's supposed to go down is if you heard that, alright, well, they not charging you with shit. They came and picked you up and you just be like, alright.
Yeah.
You still can't snitch though.
Okay.
We on some straight shit.
My cousin told me a story about two niggas he know right now.
Yeah.
These niggas think they going to court.
That's why street niggas don't make it.
Look, these niggas going to court. They going to court right now. These niggas was somewhere, whatever happened.
There's a lot of street niggas that make it, man.
They start shooting at each other, right? They don't know each other. They start shooting at each other.
Who's this?
My cousin, two men he know. The police come, lock these niggas up. They lock them up, but now these niggas in court together. They think that the police think that these two dudes was shooting at somebody else. They was really trying to shoot each other, but neither one of them gonna tell the police that we were shooting at each other, and neither one of them gonna talk. Yeah. They both like, man, I don't know what the fuck happened, and they was out there trying to kill each other. So they keeping it super fucking real.
But listen. But that right there is keeping them both from getting the charge because it ain't the cops ain't never going
to listen. The real niggas is you don't say nothing to the police. Once you don't say nothing to the fucking police, they don't know nothing and you can go about your fucking day. If you ain't guilty of nothing, they supposed to fucking let you go. You know what I'm saying? You might have to go to trial. You know what I'm saying? You might have to do some do a couple weeks or something until you go to court.
I feel you.
But you ain't supposed to say nothing.
Alright.
Because that's helping them build their agenda. Their agenda could still be fuck you
Alright.
and get the information.
I
So,
feel you.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey.
nah.
Hey, well look. So when I'm supposed to approach you and be like, hey, they picked me up, said you was gonna kill me, what's good?
I guess it's a whole nother realm at that
Like, cause
point.
I got to address this. Fuck.
I guess it's a whole
But that's
nother
what you
realm.
do,
at
You
that
feel
point,
me?
man.
Like,
That's my
what you
question.
do. Address
Does-
this.
does
So
the-
why
does
would
the
my
code-
chest? Why would listen? Like
Does the
I
code supersede self-preservation? The code of the streets is nigga, I'm not gonna snitch. But you know that this nigga is trying to kill you.
I guess
So
you-
which one is more powerful than the
I
other
guess you
one?
gotta
Hey,
be a
look.
street nigga to figure it out.
I'm just asking the question.
You know?
Yeah.
I am a citizen.
That's what I'm saying. If you're not a street nigga, then I guess it
I
doesn't
feel
apply.
we need to get a street nigga
Because
in here.
it's a
and
whole
ask that
rule,
nigga,
know what I'm
you know, a
saying?
rule
I
set
guess.
to it, you know?
Cause I ain't no street nigga. The one that I knew one street nigga. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my man. I had one street nigga friend. That's my man.
He said, I
Ted.
got one street
And that
nigga friend.
I had. You know what I'm saying?
You sound like a white boy.
You know what I'm saying?
I got one street nigga friend.
And you know, he passed away, but he told me one day, he said, nigga, I know you not a street nigga, and that's why I fuck with you, cause you ain't pretending to be no street nigga. I know if I go hit a move with you today, and then people come get me and it's fucked up, nigga, you ain't in it for that. You ain't built for this. You know what I'm saying? But he was a street nigga. So
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. So it's been a wild week in sports. Pretty much, I'm sure everybody saw what happened with Kevin Durant and Draymond Green.
Nah, what happened?
Well, Draymond got the ball, inbounded it up, and dribbled it. Basically, he messed up the inbound play, didn't pass it to Kevin Durant. And Kevin on the bench got a little mad at him, started, saying something and hitting his hand on the bench. And Draymond started calling him all types of bitches and told Kevin Durant how they didn't need him and how he could leave the team now and that'd still be good without him. So, basically, I wanted to ask, it's about friendship. Like, when do you think it's gone too far, like arguments with friends? I'm pretty sure everybody's had an argument with a good friend. When do you think it's gone too far and it's like, man, we can't come back from this?
Hold on, gone too far?
Like, we've argued, we've said something in this argument or something has transpired where we can't even be friends no more after this. There's no making up.
I think the only time it's gone too far is when somebody not, in a sense, this I guess say crazy, like man enough or willing to be your friend in a sense when they don't want to apologize. I don't think it's never gone too far. I don't think you could take it too far unless a nigga die. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But as long as you're willing to apologize, you know what I'm saying, as a
That's
man.
what a lot of niggas, man. Once you call me a bitch, Slim, that's it, man.
That's it. I mean, but I can sit in
again.
here and be like, nigga, I feel like, nigga, I know I didn't call you a bitch ass nigga. You didn't call me a bitch ass nigga. We didn't argue, but it's not like, nigga. At the end of the day, it's like, yo, hey dog, we was OC. I was OC, yeah. And then we'll sit there and talk for 20, 30 minutes about, nigga, why we was OC or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and real man shit, I guess. Or real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? But not street nigga shit. Cause then you just die cause you can't snitch on the nigga and shit. You feel me? But I mean, I feel like as a man, like, yeah, that's what you supposed to do. And we don't do enough of that.
So
Like,
even in a situation where you would slept with your friend's girl or something like that, like it's a lot of situations where friends break up and stop being friends, more than arguing and
see,
stuff
like
like
a
that.
person
you know
who
what I'm saying?
sleep with your fucking
That's
girl
your real
wasn't
friend.
your
Yeah.
friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think, you know what I'm saying? You ever bang one of my chicks, Sean?
Nah.
I ain't never banged one of your joints, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's what, you know what I'm saying, niggas do. Unless niggas going in there to bang this, like, hey, she for everybody, and that's the, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I don't think that's
Shit,
that's
just
somebody.
got raw right quick.
That's your friend. Hey, look, I'm saying, like,
The gangbang you're talking about right now?
nah, I'm saying, like, it's a joint. You know how it might be a joint, like, I know, like, back in the day. Well, I'm just saying, back in the day, you man might have been talking to a joint, and you didn't, he booked her, but he ain't get nowhere with the joint. Hey, dog, I'm about to shoot my shot. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But you know, one
it was
nigga always fall in love with her.
Yeah, but it was understood, though, like, back in the day, it's when you younger, you know what I'm saying? We damn near 30, we ain't shooting the same shots no more. You know what I'm saying? But back in them love days, them platinum days, it was only but a couple bad joints in there. You know what I'm saying? You might have booked Shorty 2 weeks ago and it ain't go nowhere. I'm about to shoot my shot. What you mean? You know what I'm saying? But as a real friend, if that was your girl, Nah, nigga, that's your girl. I ain't even trying to smash a joint. That's my man, girl. Like that ain't that ain't a friend there. You know.
Where it goes too far. I mean, I think it's just when it's disrespect, when it's pure disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like
in one instance or over.
In one instance, nigga.
You're a true friend. Like a nigga you've been cool with years for. One night, tensions get a little riled up. You know, we feel the testosterone. Whatever the fuck.
That's it.
And then that's
nigga,
it.
we gonna fight.
It's no coming
But
back.
I'm saying we gonna fight. And then, but I'm saying then that's
not disrespect. We gonna fight and
But
that
I'm
up.
saying after that we
fight,
friends
but
though.
then-
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, so what I'm saying is
when we gonna stop?
but we gotta fight at least. What you saying is
Yeah, but it ain't about to be no little petty shenanigans and shit going on. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We just gotta fight it out. I feel
Yeah,
this.
you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I don't know all that.
A friendly fade and then it's
you was
over.
talking about talking at the table. You gotta fight, but it's figuring the shit out.
Figure it out. It got to be, yeah. I feel you. It might be that. Sometimes it be that.
But it's only gonna be a fight if it's disrespect. Like any other nigga, we argue all me and this nigga be at it. You know what I'm saying?
Like when you said that if a dude sleep with your girl, then he's not your friend. I know dudes personally that have best friends of theirs that might have slept with one girl or whatever, and it was real OC.
Yeah.
And they've come together and said, man, fuck that bitch, man. We was friends before her, and we really friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel what you're saying, but
true.
just because a nigga sleep with your girl, not saying yo, mama shit.
Yeah.
That's not a clear-cut case of man and nigga not your friend. He might just had a fucked up night. It might just been one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, but I'm saying a nigga consistently banging your joint.
Yeah, he got a relationship with her on the side.
like you ain't even know whole time.
The baby really his.
Like that's Odessel. Yeah, I can't get with that.
What you think, bud?
Situational, man. And,
like me and Buzz, that's fucking fuck.
Yeah.
And then walked away like, yo, I mean, we not about to fight in front of niggas' kids or get OC like that. Hey, this is over. But we then called each other names and took it to the limits. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, how about this?
And we beat, look, my bad. And we truly beefed for like a good maybe year or something. Didn't speak or nothing. I tried to reach out to him and did it on his birthday. That didn't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But then Shells, hey, we said come to this spot. He told Bugs to come to this spot.
Hey man, we beefing
saw
right
each
now.
other,
Let me,
you know what I'm saying?
Bought me a
And
drink. Ooh, all right,
dap it up.
you know, because
And
if I truly felt that same way a year later, then maybe the beef is still there. But if it's not a year later, then it's So it's all situational. If it's no.
Hey, you beef for me. You beef for me forever. Fuck that,
man.
nigga.
That's a woman
I'm beefing
shit.
with your kids,
I'm
nigga.
petty. I love it.
Ah, man.
Nah, nigga, I'm really petty, bro.
I
feel like I give so many like good vibes to people, and like for a nigga to real life be like, nah. Like I done had niggas that is just like nigga real life like at my party like nigga try to rob me and we end up like whooping you. You know what I'm saying? They be like nigga. Anytime I'ma see you now, I'm gonna whoop you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
Yeah, but nah, I don't, man. We getting too old for that. I can't keep whooping a nigga. He learned his lesson, man. He ain't gonna try this over here again. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it don't even take whooping a nigga for a nigga to learn. It just take, hey, nigga, what? You know what I'm saying? It take for a slight. You know what I'm saying? The right, you know what I'm saying, tone. Because, you know what I'm saying?
It's situational, man. It all depends.
Everybody IQ ain't high, you know what I'm saying?
And some niggas might want to kill you over, and then not even that, dog. You might put, like, we all saw He Got Game. He was arguing with his wife. He was a little.
But no, on the serious
He pushed
note.
her, and fucking she fell and bowed, dead. You know what I'm saying? We might fucking be. But
no, on the serious note, I probably won't give you the fade no more,
nigga.
but I'ma still look at you like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, though.
Petty right here.
Yeah, it's all situational for me, man. I always got to bring it back to like setting. It has to be something drastic that happens, man. Or like
a nigga snitching on you.
Do any of y'all have any friends that y'all have had before that you can't get back friends with them if you was to see them again over something? Not because y'all grown apart or nothing like that, but over a situation where, man, that was just so messed up. I don't even want to deal with you no more. You got some niggas like that. So what was the situation so that you can't be friends with them no more? Y'all didn't fight? If y'all fight, is it okay?
Tell them, man.
I mean, yeah, a lot of situations, bro. Nigga ran when when we throwing down, nigga, nah, you can't go with me. I don't even feel safe with you around. For
But
real.
if y'all fight,
like, nah, not even, no.
He just done.
You done.
Okay, cause he a coward.
Yeah.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you can't be friends with cowards.
My facts.
Well, go ahead.
Nah, I mean, that was just one, nigga. Like,
He about to run off the list.
Niggas is weirdos.
That was
like,
the
you know
cow
what
I
I'm saying?
had one punk ass nigga.
I ain't never had like.
Now on some funny shit
I'll
though.
make-
On some funny shit.
Yeah.
One more joint. This nigga told us. You remember DJ?
Nah.
DJ came. That was the one. Remember the
so-
fight I was
so-
telling you
so
about?
look,
The,
we had a
the
home-
last fight
so-
I had
so-
years ago.
yeah.
It was him.
So look, whole time I'm like 17, 18, 19. We cooling it. We hitting jumps that's like 17, 18, 19.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I met him through somebody else. Nigga, whole time this nigga was 24. Hey, bro. But this nigga looked like he was like only like 2-3 years older than me.
You was supposed to snitch on that nigga.
That was
See, why we talking about snitching?
That was a
You was supposed to
No,
snitch on
But
that
Cuz was a
nigga.
whole weirdo
Yeah.
like
Nah,
that.
exactly.
Like,
You
like,
was supposed to snitch.
He lied and
Like,
told. He lied
we
and
was
told
busting
niggas.
Where he at, dog? The statute of limitations ain't up on that
He
nigga.
lied and
We
told
might need
niggas
to get
that
this
D-Jack
nigga,
was
man.
his older brother.
Yeah,
and
like
shit.
we only found out the nigga real identity is when the nigga got locked up. We try and bail him out of jail. And niggas just like, nah, there's nobody here by that name. And we like, nah, this day, this charge.
That's crazy.
And they like, nah.
See what I'm saying?
So this nigga was in there for an extra
But
week
niggas
until we
in the
figured
hood-
this shit out.
But niggas in the hood ain't snitching. See, the hood fucked up. So look, we need an episode on that, like pitfalls, like nigga, shit like that. Just like like truly, young, we not snitching because we real niggas. What the fuck?
So
is a real
look, so the nigga, I'm like
I'm not a
19,
real
he was
nigga
like
though.
24.
Like no bullshit.
How much older are you? 5
'Cause
years
we was
older?
on the
You tell
thing of
niggas you
snitching.
21? That's
Like,
weird. For what? For what? Like, you weird.
I can't recall lying to my age. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
To some niggas.
Especially to some niggas. Why
To
would
some
you do shit
niggas.
like
That's
that?
weird.
Yeah.
That's
You
weird.
need to go to jail.
There's a lot of weirdo shit going on out here.
Yeah,
And
with that.
and he fought a 19-year-old because I was definitely 19.
you was
Knocked
of
on my
age,
door,
though.
dog.
But you was of age.
Yeah,
That's
but,
your
but,
age.
but he was
Dog.
damn near 30.
Nah.
You know, he was almost
Nah,
30
he
years
wasn't
old.
30
bro.
though. He just whooped you.
He brought it to your house
Oh,
like
damn.
Lil Jon.
Hey, man, I gave him some go, man.
Hey, that's why we talking about now he whooping on kids. I'm talking about these sex charges though, yo. That's what I'm saying. He talking about he whipping ass. You caught the fade, huh, Buzz? I feel you, man. My bad.
All right, so
yo.
look,
I didn't
so
know
look,
that
so
that
look,
was the.
no, so
No,
look.
for real, I didn't know that was
So
the.
look, man, I was like
It was no
19.
story time.
I was like 19, right? And you know, MySpace was jumping at the time,
Okay.
right? I was
Oh,
like 19,
shit.
20. And my girl was like, I think we know him. He sent me a message saying all types of craziness.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, all right, you know. So we went back and forth, and you know, the homeboys is sicing it up. And before you know it, at my doorbell is this dude standing outside,
Ready.
ready, hit me in the head with some clippers. You know what I'm saying? And I just wrecked him. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, dog.
And then
That's
after
fucked
that,
up.
went back in the house.
But he was like
He
20.
was like 26.
yeah.
It's like 19. I still went outside.
He was 24.
Okay, 24.
He had his man strength basically, and you hadn't quite got yours yet. Nah, cause you know
I
you
fought
get an
for
extra.
honor though,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? You get an extra room.
I fought
when you
for
get
honor,
going.
man.
I feel you.
When you
though.
get 23, you get that shit.
yeah, you get an extra room.
Like, nigga, I was
The jar opening, press, man.
what the fuck are you talking about?
Damn, Bugs, I'm sorry that happened to you.
No, it was actually pretty funny, man, because
The ass whooping?
no, it wasn't an ass whooping, man. It wasn't an ass whooping, man. It wasn't an ass whooping. I don't even know what she remember though.
Hey, sometimes when you in it, you don't quite remember.
Oh man.
Man just said his ass whooping was funny.
Nah, it was.
That's how you know you're getting old, when you can look back on the ass whooping and say, man, that was a funny ass whooping. I
It's
said,
like
he whooped my ass up and down that street,
this
man.
is like
I feel you.
over a decade ago. You
Yeah, I
know,
feel
but,
That's how you know you're getting old. You're getting up there, man.
Yeah.
maybe, man. Maybe.
I'm proud of your growth, man.
Alright, on to the next subject.
Hey, chill.
And then pause it.
Yeah, that was pretty much it before we had this episode, man. Thanksgiving's coming up, so it's a short week. Anybody got anything they want to say for the end of the episode for Thanksgiving?
Free my man 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? I would say Treyway.
Fucking Treyway!
I would say
I
that,
keep
but
saying that.
yeah, I was about to say that. I would say Treyway, but
You know what these
they
niggas talking
indicting
about.
these niggas, so I don't rep Treyway. I just sat here and told the whole story about how I wasn't a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Free my man 6ix9ine, man. Goddamn.
Yeah,
man. That's it, man.
Bugs?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Have a happy Thanksgiving. Take it easy. Check us on the next episode. Peace.